All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a quick Bitcoin video. There's not much to talk about other than this big dump that we called for. So I made a video yesterday. We're at like $40,000. Pretty much said 100% we're going under 40. Now we're at 38.7. I said I didn't think we'd get much below 38. So let's see if that holds true. But at the rate we're dumping, maybe we'll go down to 37. I don't know, guys. It's all really just a guess. But, you know, this is kind of what we've been talking about for the last couple weeks. The last month, we saw the meme coins pumping, and then we knew that was a top. So we pretty much called for a big dump after the ETF. ETF was sell the news. And that's pretty much the recap. And like I said, the next big catalyst will be the halving in a couple months. But the thing people need to realize is this is what Bitcoin does. Every bull market, we get giant pumps where everybody gets euphoric. Then we'll get like a big dump and everybody goes negative again, think we're going right back into a bear market. And it never happens because that's not what happens according to the 4-year cycles. So even if you look at this chart right here, I was just looking at it. Even if you go back to 2021, which was the last bull market, or even like 2020, you know, we had the COVID dump all the way down to 3,000, then back up to 5. Then as we get to 2021, we're all the way up to 9, 10,000. But actually, I think we're probably at this one right here, which is like January 2021. Look at this one right here. Bitcoin goes all the way up to 40,257. So at that point, everybody's like, we're out of the bear market. Because remember, guys, at that point, we were already down to a $3,000 Bitcoin just 6 months before for the COVID dump. So we go all the way up. Look at this. It's like riding the roller coaster all the way up to 40,000. And then boom, sucker, 40, all the way down to 32. So that's essentially what's happening right now. A little bit worse right now. And I think that's because of the ETF. We're going to talk about that in a second. GBTC selling all their coins, and that's essentially what's causing this dump. Two things are causing this dump. One, sell the news. Two, GBTC selling. Let's see if we can find it. Bitcoin price under 40,000 breakdown as GBTC ETF steps up Bitcoin outflows. Grayscale sent BTC worth an estimated $700 million to Coinbase to start the week with Bitcoin price action weakening. And this article is actually from yesterday before we even went under 40,000. BTC price action, while mostly stable over the weekend, faced continued sell-side pressure into the new week as Grayscale Bitcoin Trust decreased its asset under management. So right now, you have GBTC dumping on the market. That's the only thing at this point causing the dump. We already had to sell the news. We had to sell the news, what took us from, $49,000 Bitcoin, 49,000 Bitcoin, all the way down to 42. Okay, that was the sell the news dump, which is very normal in crypto, and we caught it on this channel 100%. Now we have the GBTC dump. This is actually a legitimate dump. They're selling a bunch of their assets because people are cashing out because they made so much money on GBTC over the last couple years because there was a big discount. So that's what you're seeing right now. It's not going to last forever. I think we're probably almost finished with the GBTC dump, but I really don't know, and it really doesn't even matter. I would guess probably within the next week we'll probably be done with this dump. We're at 36,652 right now, and I think once that dump kind of finishes, we're probably going to spike right back up to $42,000. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Doesn't have to happen. I'm not like some sort of like crypto god or anything like that, but we did call this dump pretty good so far. I am seeing the fear. Everybody's afraid. All the CNBC articles and news stories are negative. We got all the crazy thumbnail now on the YouTube channels. Everybody's talking about going back down to $25,000, bull market over, sell your Bitcoin. So to me, that represents that probably we're pretty close. It really just depends how much more GBTC is up for sale, and I'm not really sure how to even figure that out. That's one problem. And all the articles are negative. Here's another one. Bitcoin under 39,000 as ETF debut continues to be a sell the news event. Yeah, it was a sell the news event, but you also have GBTC selling. But all I can say, guys, is there's not much to say. I wasn't even planning on making a video today, but I can see everybody is so freaking paranoid. Just go back. All you got to do is Google Bitcoin, look at a chart of Bitcoin, and just look. It's like a roller coaster. Bitcoin is a roller coaster. And it's absolutely insane. It's just full of pumps and dumps and dumps and pumps. And that's what Bitcoin always does. But if you go back to that 2021 bull market, we're probably right around here, and you're seeing major dumps. Like I said, 40,000 all the way down to 32,000, and there's even more. Here Bitcoin goes all up to 56, and I'm sure at that moment everybody's like, "Oh my God, we're going to 100,000." Then, boom, right back to 46. So this stuff is all normal, par for the course. It doesn't bother me one bit. I knew it was going to happen. I knew January would suck. I knew it was going to be a sell the news event. Do I know how low we're going to go? 38,600 was my low point. I didn't think we'd go much lower than this. Let's see if I end up being right. Let's see if we bounce from here. But guys, this is crypto. We could have one more flash dump down to $37,000, $36,000. I really don't know, and it really doesn't matter. Yes, your altcoins are getting obliterated. In my personal opinion, this is going to be your last chance to buy altcoins, okay? We've had the last 2 years of great deals on altcoins. A lot of people think they missed out on a lot of altcoins over the last couple months because we went so bullish. I truly believe this dump right now is your last chance to get good deals on Cardano, even Solana, because Solana's dumping, XRP, Polymatic, Theta. You pick your coins, because I truly believe when this dump is over, as we get closer to that halving, there's not going to be any more deals in altcoins until the next bear market, which isn't going to be for another year and a half. So use this dump wisely. If you can afford to buy some altcoins during the dump, I surely recommend it. I'm actually going to be doing some shopping for some altcoins very soon, looking for some meme coins. Going to buy some more Snack. Going to buy some more Vulcan Forge, things like that. Might even buy some more Theta. So we'll see what happens, but I would consider this dump to be a gift from God. And I think look, Bitcoin was $49,000 a week or two ago. Now we're 38. That's a pretty big fucking dump. And like I said, it's very consistent with all the other dumps we've had in previous bull markets. So history repeats. A lot of people say, oh, history rhymes. No. In crypto, history repeats. And we're doing the exact same thing we did in 21. I think it's very exciting. I've actually been looking at more of these charts lately, and just like my eyes are like bugging out of my head because it's so interesting how everything repeats over the years. And this is only a 5-year chart. But if you go back to look at these charts going back all the way to like 2019, look at this dump, this pump. It's just crazy when Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 20,000. I guess that's when I got in, right around there. But if you look right here, Bitcoin 11,000, 9,000, boom, sucker, right down to 3,000. I guess that was the COVID dump, but it looks like a roller coaster. And that's what Bitcoin does every cycle. So I think we're coming to the end of this dump pretty soon. Hopefully, within the next couple of days, I think we're going to get a nice fat pump back up over $40,000 very soon. Maybe not today, probably soon, probably by the weekend. I could be wrong. Everything I say could be completely wrong, but I've been right so far. The question is, like I said, how much more GBTC do they have to sell? If they have a lot more, yeah, we could see stagnant Bitcoin prices and Bitcoin drop another $1,000. If we're coming close to the end, once GBTC is done selling, everything is going to get bought up instantaneously. It's probably going to be one of the biggest pump ups back to like $42,000, $43,000 that you've ever seen. So don't get discouraged. Pull up a chart. If you don't believe me, look at Bitcoin from 2021. Did the same exact thing it's doing right now, and we know what's causing this dump. GBTC. So that's it, guys. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.